All right, that one wasn't as strong as previous runs, but we were starting to cook a little bit there. Really looking forward to the Montrain 2 update. New game mode sounds solid. I still don't. I've even read the article and I still don't fully understand what's going on there, but there'll be a new game mode. Yes, there will be, and. I mean, the biggest thing a lot of people did, Vicky, was what I was grinding up until just last week, where the C10, which is Covenant 10, which is like the highest difficulty, and they call them Titan Winds, which is like a secret boss at the end. Think of like Slay the Spire's Heart. And so we just got the 180 wins with all of the different champion and secondary clan combos. And they're adding 2 new clans with 2 new champions each, which adds 84 more combos. So we'll have to do that too, along with checking out the new game mode. Hoping to grind it out before Slay 2 starts. Yeah, early access. Yeah. Let's just take extra bomb damage. All right, we're not going to kill him, but at least all of our shot damage passes through him. One entire new clan plus the Wormkin, which is the DLC from 1, yeah. By the way, Vicky, tomorrow I'm going on vacations. Going on vacation to visit the puppy. I will send puppy pictures when I arrive there. Sounds delightful. It's nice that he's staying in place, but we're not going to get him. Real Forge sounds awesome though. Cool to get Hef in a more active role. Yeah, I always like to play the Hef Spire, so have to see if he's as good as his Spire. She's retiring as a bartender. Let's take best foot forward. I feel like I've been missing targeting in some of my recent runs. Let's take a early relic. Okay, extra bombs. You know what? I'm not going to complain that the bombs are messing up my slides here, but this will definitely help clean up the board. All right, we might need to, whoops, I'd say explode that bomb to get to this refresh anyways. His forward job just for being targeted, the peg boost seems pretty A. So kind of, yeah, it does target, but the upgraded pegs, I mean, it'll get up to plus 30. So if I can slime something and then hit it, like if I can make an easy to hit peg, like I've had pegs that had like 200 base damage, you know, before, which is nice. But yeah, well, one of the things I usually try to check off is just a little bit of targeting, so you can like the wizards or the little archers in Act 2, you can shoot them down, but hope they finish the story of the Lord Phoenix water scam. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Oh, I took 6 damage because I couldn't hit a bomb that was right in front of my face. Sometimes would make that go a lot further. Yeah. Yeah, I would say a lot of my game plans anymore with Spinventor involve around peg buffing. Because if I can get multi-ball, then, you know, you're getting that multiple times. Or if you get a, you know, summoning circle, like, I guess, you know, I'm used to just wanting to upgrade the base damage or the crit damage, but upgrading peg damage can be just as good, if not better sometimes. Yeah, If I would see like one of the, there's an event over here, I'd usually just ignore it. It's like, all right, so slime boss. We could take Concentrication again. It's another targeting orb, but it's also like refresh tech. See, there's a shop here, but we still have a little while till we get there. It doesn't matter which way we go. We're going to try to get to the elite, so maybe we go this way because there's a little more gold. The only thing I know about this game is that there's a way to make bomb runs that looks kind of funny because everything's supposed. Yes, if you can get one of those where like everything just explodes, it's very satisfying for sure. You cough out like 100 bombs at once and it messes with the sound because you lit too many bombs, but yes, bomb builds can be fun. Unfortunately, in the higher Crucible levels, the bomb damage decreases from 50 damage to 40. We're back up to 50 because we have improved Catalyst, but maybe it doesn't seem like a huge deal, but it definitely adds up. We could try to assemble the Sectorb. This is probably the best part to start with. The attacks all enemies, though. It sounds dumb, but I'm tempted to do it. No, let's do it, because we've got peg buffing, so even if we can't put it together, we have a fully piercing guy. Let's not light off too many bombs just yet. Saw a Reddit post that broke the refreshing because of bomb generation board was eventually empty. Not that matters when the enemies occur. I was gonna say, like, there's not saying it couldn't happen, but like, I would hate to see which enemy you're fighting where you've lit off that many bombs and then kill everything. But I could see that maybe on some of the bosses. I think this is our first run of the night where we haven't gotten like filibuster like super early. We can hit, as I say, we can hit refresh next with Concentrication if we don't hit it here. Okay, let's make sure we hit the crit. All right, so we could go towards the shop or we could upgrade. Let's maybe consider going towards the shop. More bombs or slimes. They're both really good. I mean, we have a guaranteed 3 to start with, so that makes like a guaranteed 6. The healing slimes are nice. I think we have to take Slimy Salve. That would have been a really nice hit. Sorry. Keep flashing the map. Dry is about the only one due to the health pool, I think, but there's still more than enough pegs to convert to bombs blasted out. I'd be interested to see the math, because 18,000 damage is a lot of damage. Here, let's just see. 18,000. I guess I gotta see the number and then try to figure out if that even makes sense. So there would have to be 450 pegs on the board, and I honestly couldn't say one way or the other if there are. All right, I guess we'll go towards the shop. If there's a later shop, maybe we skip that one. There is, but we then miss the elite, so maybe we'll go this shop. All right, another piece of the sector. That's actually a good piece to get. There's actually 2 pieces. Wow, I never thought that I would take sector pieces over removal or a cookie. I think the clip I saw had the relic that also refreshes bombs. Okay, That would work pretty well then. There's a lot of really good stuff here, and I can't believe I'm considering just taking 2 Sect Orbs. I mean, we got the Peg upgrades, and we got the base damage. Oh, well, although I get tricked here because once I buy one of these, they get more expensive, and I can't afford both of them. Alright, we have healing through Slimy Salve. I'm gonna take this, because I like piercing. Oh, it didn't get more expensive. I'm playing on our Cruciball. Okay, maybe... Was about to ask that. I guess maybe it doesn't affect the orbs, but I'm pretty sure it affects... I know it affects orb removals. I assume that would... It affects relics too, because I know that's got me in the past. But yeah, glad I at least thought about it and wasn't surprised. I was ready to live with the consequences, but... It's always so hard to get into these bombs, but we've got access to them now. And I don't know if it changed because I usually didn't play a lot of slime builds before, but slimes seem to refresh now. Would be nice if the price change were communicated better. Yeah, I believe it's just one of the Crucible updates, but I don't remember what they all are. But I believe that's kind of where it comes into play. And you know, you just forget about stuff like that. So what I can do right here is if I had this at a plus 30, I could just keep hitting that and just getting that like way up. Because I believe it's I believe it heals for 2 at 13. And then if I get it into the 20s, it'll heal for 3, get it up in the 30s, it heals for 4. So you can really get those really leveled up. All right, we didn't get a lot of gold because we just kind of targeted in on what we needed to do there. At least I feel like we have a shield from misnavigating. Too bad this orb was so early. It would have been nice to save all that damage and the bombs for when we had more guys out here. Yeah, I'll have to look because I'm pretty sure when we refresh, this guy comes back. A bag of oozes. Yeah, it slowly damages itself as it rips them out. Looks cool, yeah. Alright, we can target the, we can target the refresh next turn with Concentrication. I was wondering. Yeah, so this guy came back. I feel like that didn't happen before, but I guess, like I said, I didn't play slime stuff enough to know. Slime's refreshing is kind of nuts. Yeah, oh, Potion Bolt. No, Potion Bolt's another one I used to sleep on, but that's really good. I like this art style a lot. Yeah, it's funny because most of the games I play are like similar type of like, you know, art and stuff like that. Let's upgrade Concentrication. Oh, it's more healing. Probably not going to double up on many, so let's just take more healing. I'm going to try to go over here. Potion Bolt's hilarious with the 1 gem artifact. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Potion Bolt's not great against this guy, but that's fine. Monster Train 2 had this art style. I think I'd play it sooner. Monster Train 2 art style, it's kind of weird to me. You know what? You're not the first person that mentioned that. I don't know if you know Sentient Coffee from, you know, some of the different chats, but he said it looks like, he said it reminded him of a free-to-play mobile game was how he described it. I'm like, guess you're not wrong, but I guess it just doesn't bother me. But he's like not saying like in a negative way. He's just like, that's just what his brain reminds him of. Like that's what his, now let's shoot it. It's not really like upgraded, so it's kind of stinks. Spot on description, yeah. We're not really doing a lot of damage to him, but I mean, this little path here is like okay damage. But one of the new Monster Train 2 bosses has Mario Kart music. You're missing out. Yes. That's the Strix and Hallow, right? I know. I've heard. I think like Voix and stuff call it that, and I think it's funny because yes, it does sound like that. I've been lurking on your stream, so I know the game's good. Yeah, it is good. It's surprisingly good. Yeah, I found a lot of enjoyment in it. All right, no, that's a pretty good fight there. We didn't. I think we just have a good healing between Popping Corn and Slimy Salve. All right, you need upgraded. Let's upgrade you again. Glorious Suffering. I mean, if we get a lot of multi-ball stuff going here and peg upgrades, that kind of. All right, it's always like so slow, but I think it's way to go. I don't even like the song, it's just so bizarre to me. Yeah, I think whenever I first started playing, I was kind of like surprised by the music in general. I was like, it felt like it went really hard in certain places, and I like that it felt like it didn't need to. But like heavy guitars and stuff like that, and it just like seemed a little bit odd, but I've you know, grown to find the music soothing for the game. Yeah, these fights always start off slow now. And our guy that we were hoping to upgrade a bunch of pegs is at the very end. Yeah, we get like the peg buffing, and the green pegs are going to heal us really well now. But yeah, we need to like get rid of stuff. Make our deck a little more consistent, but see, some parts that you're not allowed to hit with the ball, like the ball shoots straight down and doesn't ricochet or something. So yeah, this guy right here, Concentrication, it only hits refreshes, crits, and bombs. So you can see it's like gonna hit the bomb, but like it will go right through pegs. But I like it because I can make sure I can target like refreshes and stuff like that with it. But yeah, it does, it's like kind of one of the specialties of that orb, essentially. One of my other gripes with Peg is that it feels like it took the wrong lessons from Slay the Spire. Downsides on all of the boss relics when the upsides don't always bounce out. Yes, I do feel like a lot of the downsides outweigh the upsides. Yes, I completely agree with that. I don't know if that's just me just not being that good of a player or, you know, not in misunderstanding things, but sounds like DD2 and Slay the Spire form. Yes, there definitely are downsides to things there too. I was thinking I needed refreshes before, but I don't think I do. Let's see, Chalk Absorber. The shop's on the inside, and I don't like to not take the whole. I don't like to take the inside when possible. All right, I think we just start upgrading stuff. Yeah, these fights are just so slow to begin with. Ah, we're not going to kill that. I need to get more multi-ball synergy. Hopefully that's what we can get if we beat this act. Big if. Let's switch. Alright, cool. We'll at least kill one of these guys when we kick the chandelier down. People don't need a DD2 equivalent to Slay the Spire. They're going to be big mad when boss relics don't exist anymore. Oh, did they announce that or something for Darkest Dungeon or for Slay the Spire 2? I would say that I kind of haven't. I know they put out the newsletters a lot, but I kind of haven't really followed them. So if they announced something like that, I didn't know. Yeah, we get strong, but we just need multi-ball. You watch some of them, haven't heard that before. Let's see, let's upgrade you again. Boss relics are replaced by ancients, similar to Niall. You get multiple options from them. Okay. Interesting. Alright, we're full health, so we don't have to worry about healing. Let's upgrade the one right in front of our face. I say this board feels a little anticlimactic sometimes. No one wanted to get the refresh. All right, guess I'll do it myself then. Those sound even more messed up. Snecko, I will stay. It's funny, like a lot of games, like even what's it called? Even Monster Train 2 has a Snecko Eye, essentially. I mean, that's another part of the Sectorb. I guess we're gonna go for the Sectorb. Why? Because, I guess. Just because. Now, let's not worry about misnavigating. Monster Train 2 has Snecko Eye equivalent, by the way. Yeah, I think I've taken it once. Let's target you. Remember that? Thought it was only for one of the characters, didn't realize it's for every. Yeah. Alright, we got a pretty good healing peg over here. It's not helping with everybody else, it's killing us, but... Yeah, I might be in trouble. Oh god. Alright, skip you. Right off the screen. Alright, save me, Potion Vault. Alright, we've healed up a lot there. Potion Vault, though it does no damage, saves a lot of damage. Jeez, okay. And yeah, and we're healed back up. Yeah, slimes, I either slept on them or just didn't understand them, but... Alright, I haven't hit this refresh. We're waiting for it to come back around. That's actually our last piece of the assemble. It's funny. Whenever crits triggered, deal damage to all enemies, or every shot fired below 50% health is crit. Most of our orbs don't have damage, so I think we just do this one. We don't have a reason not to. Yeah, and we're leaving her full health after nearly dying. That's great. I'm so glad we grabbed Slimy Salve. Okay, there's a way to tell when it's a mimic, and I don't know how to do it. Not that it matters, you know, I would take the fight no matter what, but... I wish I could see it and call it out. Oh, hit that refresh. Oh, that shot sucked. Alright, skip you. Let's buff one healing peg over here. A mimic, yeah. Firing her like that. I don't think we take Echo Orb here. I think we just, let's upgrade Swolt Orb. Reduce health loss, Shrewd Skills. We're not, let's just reduce health loss, maybe. They always, I mean, it makes sense that they target who's closest to you, but it always feels bad when it's, you shoot the portrait and they just start dying from poison. Seems to be in maybe an okay spot. Maybe shoot it this way so we can go towards the refresh. It actually has damage. So yeah, we're gonna take Spinfection every turn. Alright, but this will clear the board. Yeah, if we could just get rid of like a few Pebballs, Terriball, you know, make this deck a little more consistent. So we probably save up. We should really hit the shop. So we upgraded most of the stuff we wanted to upgrade anyways. Although I did make it hard to navigate. Alright, bunch. See, this is what we need, just to get this out early, get all of the slimes going, get a bunch of buffed pegs for the rest of our shots. Try to take out dude in the back. Okay, we even take out guy at the front with the bomb. I know I don't need the healing, but we are buffing the pegs, but probably could be looking for better overall shots or targeting the refresh or something. Here, let's get the refresh. See, next shot fires all enemies, and that's not bad, but I'm saving my money right now. Previously throw bombs refresh. Yeah, let's just do that one. See, I do want to go left. I'm going to try to heal a little bit. Perfect. Oh, I hate this board. Potion Bolt being down at the ends feels bad too, but... No, the extra bombs on the board might help out a little bit. I guess that was a bomb with the force that shot up with. Oh yeah, we were refreshing bombs. I forgot we got Recombobulator. Alright, so let's go left. Oh no. Never mind. Whenever you heal, deal 3 times total heal. I mean, that's not bad, because we actually do decent healing damage. Refresh? Refresh? He just zoomed up into my face. Let's actually take down, attempt to take down one of these guys. And the other one. And then by the time we shoot at the mirrors, we should hopefully kill them in a shot, because doing a lot of damage. Look at his health just melting away. I know it's from the mantle, but a little bit's from the healing. Alright, so we don't have a shop. Could upgrade or buy something new. Maybe we buy... Let's buy this. And upgrade it fully, because in case we get refresh screwed. Let's remove Pebball. Hey Sub, welcome. Thank you for the raid. How was Deep Rock Galactic? Sub's also been playing some Peglin. I'll get it out recently. So if you're a fan of Peglin, make sure you check him out. He also plays a lot of Monster Train 2 and other stuff. But yeah, that's how we've met. So, but yeah, appreciate the raid. Welcome in. All right, let's get rid of the Terriball. All right, Complex Claw, very underwhelming, but it's good. Finally got carpet cleaning done. 2-day project. I'm so tired. Understandable. Also, it's snowing here. Wow. I wouldn't have guessed that. But yeah, carpet. That sucks. We just got a new couch today, so we were like moving furniture and stuff. Luckily, the moving guys, or the couch delivery guys, were nice enough to offer to take our old couch out, because we've got, you know, over a foot of snow recently and couldn't do a whole hell of a lot. So, yeah, so they took it down to our garage for us, so we can maybe put it on, like, Facebook or something and try to get rid of it. First snow seen in about 2 decades. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, let's try to hit the crit, because we do a lot more crit damage. We're not going to get there, but that's fine. I was saying, I know even if it's only a couple of inches, I'm sure it's enough to, like, really mess things up there. Oh, Krivik, you like the snow. Refresh is like hidden. Yeah, Deep Rock Galactic went well. Season 6 dropped 2 days ago. Splendid. That's good. Oh, I guess maybe we can target it with concentrication at least. You need a flashlight to see it. Oh, it's a very light dust. Let's see. Yeah, nice thing about putting so many slimes on the board is, like, can really, let's skip straight here. It's like you can hit the slime to peg so many times. Hey, Sierra. It's so cool. As I say, yeah, snow's usually not terrible as long as the ice stays away. We could let's upgrade Splat Orb, I guess. We're not going to be able to get rid of that along with all of our pebbles. Constricting chains, okay, that's more multi-ball. Enough about me, how the runs. We've had some rough runs tonight. We've got a couple decent builds. We died late in Act 3 on our first run with Peglin. We died at the Ballista boss with our Baladin, and we went -1 health on a big ballista shot, and he had 7 health left. It was like so close. I forget what happened in the last run, but Spinventor is actually very promising right now. How goes the pegging? I mean, yes. It's going well. This guy sucks. There's no way we're gonna kill him before he gets to us. Thank you for hitting the refresh. But he still explodes in our face. Ooh, yeah, like that. But 1,000 damage to everybody. All right, we're gonna take a heal, just because I know we're slow starters here. All right, shops are very lacking, as usual. Definitely want to get back into Peglin. I also have Ball Pit. Do you know what the official way to say Ball Pit is? A Ball X Pit, Ball Times Pit? I never know which feel dumb reading it, but Deep Rock Galactic and other stuff is stretched so thin. It's like such a good problem to have, kind of, you know, but the full thing, I don't care if it sounds dumb. X is in the letter. Okay. Bag of orange pegs. All right, let's still try to get some question mark events. There still could be pebble removals in these, which is, I think, the thing we need the most. I want none of these. Actually, I don't remember. Who's our boss? Okay, Minesweeper boss. I think we can fare okay with him. We got a few targeting orbs. We got some piercing stuff. Right, let's shoot over towards the refresh. You're trying to triple orb relic, how is it? Know what? It's working well in this build. So yeah, we're doing the constricting chains. Where we get 2 additional copies. So, you know, we're locked to these 4 directions. It slowly rotates. But we also have, what is it here? Glorious Suffering. So every time we activate a peg, it gets damage. So you can see our pegs are getting pretty healthy upgrades. And even these green slime pegs, which we got through Slimy Salve, like, if you get like a normal slimed peg, it'll heal for 1. But once you get 10, I believe it heals for 2, 20 will heal for 3, such and such. So we're doing really good with like healing back up. So, and if you haven't seen it yet, we got a fully assembled Assemble. We got all 5 pieces. Keep in mind for my owners. You know what? Yeah, it's a strategy that I've kind of flaked on for the longest time, and it's been really good recently. So I don't want to fight an elite, but we might have to. Okay. I feel like my build's good enough to beat the boss, but I feel like I could get screwed over by certain fights here. Maybe we just target the bat. Messes with navigation, that's a drawback. Yeah, and it lessens the damage on all of your orbs, so you'll see most of my orbs are 0/0s at the moment. But like I said, it usually just like, it takes a little bit, but like you're upgrading the pegs so much that it offsets it. And the more you're shooting, the quicker it does that, so. I've seen so many Swolt orbs, I could have taken them all, but we really want to get down. Like, if we could only have, like, these guys, I know we can't get rid of Horrible. That would be, I think, a really nice deck, but... Alright, so as long as we go to any of these 3 paths, we have a chance at a shop. Alright, this is a removal. Our filibuster's really nice. Okay, that's fine. It's funny because this guy always reminds me like the intangible guy from Slay the Spire. Because they can only take so much damage, but... Let's see how many times it takes us to get out of here. Okay. I feel like most of those were probably getting fired off into the black hole, but... Oh, I didn't even realize there was one of those exploding guys there. Alright, and then these guys are just gonna melt. That's crazy. I don't like Refurbisher. Plus 8 damage. I guess it's versus plus 4. But it does no base. Although in this case, Swoltorb does no damage to begin with anyway, so maybe it's better. Miniboss. Yeah, I used to never take Potion Bolt because it deals no damage. It says right there, deals no damage. But it hits so many bombs, and I mean, it's working well right now with our Filibuster. We're healing a ton with Weaponized Envy because of it. Like, it works so well. Force Boss, yes please. This is always a fun event. They couldn't hit the refresh. Still can't hit the refresh. Constricting chains. Take my fist at you. Okay. I don't think we need other concentration. I mean, another best foot forward actually doesn't sound bad right now. Considering we're gonna want to target the main boss. At level 3 upgrades pegs plus 30, so we're putting out plus 90 onto pegs immediately with it. I'll take that. We have too much money and I don't know what to do with it. Aliens Rock's really good too with how many targeting shots we have. Ooh, yes, force Pebble in. Alright, we should be down to 1 Pebble because we're gonna get rid of 1 here too. And refresh perspective, okay. And adventuring, oh my god, we're gonna, okay. Get rid of you. Buy you. Buy you. Buy you. That could have been okay, but it's fine. Those were like awesome hits. Like these were all awesome hits at the end there. Alright, we're gonna skip Terriball, go straight to best foot forward. Alright, my crit's hiding. Although this crit's this refreshes for us. There we go. I see a healing slime over there. So healing slime hurts people too, so. Alright, I think this is just about over. Alright, we're firing this, because I want to. Goodness damage, yeah. And we're gonna kill with the fully... Oh, never mind, we're not gonna kill with the assemble. The fully assembled assemble. Yeah, Spinventor and like upgrading pegs in slimes, it's like my new... Like one of my new favorite builds. The bomb vomit, yeah. I was like, that was a thanks to Recombobulator here. But yeah, that run was going well, and then it just like supercharged at the end with all those upgrades. I need to do Spinventor more. Yes, like I said, I've been enjoying upgrading pegs, so you have best foot forward, which upgrades to plus 30. I think too with Spinventor, think multi-ball a lot. Because like instead of what you could do once, you could do 3 times, or if you slime something, you can do it multiple times to that same peg. So I think that's maybe, you know, the mindset you should be going into that with.